before with this, you just have to take it.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
All right, here we go again. I'd like to say, here we go, do-si-do. Finished up this car the evenings this week. It's this year's Chicago race for Kyle Busch, which was a road course, Slurpee car, two-tone paint job. A little bit of a challenge, but it turned out pretty nice. Do a little more show and tell later. I'm gonna work on next I believe it's an Alex Bowman number 23 Dr. Pepper, and I've got some new paints my wife picked up today. Some of those little nice metal flake testers extreme enamel paints, and she picked up one called Mystic Maroon, so I'm going to shoot that with shoot this car with that. But first, what I want to do, I know I hinted at how to get these posts out, and these are just bodies I picked up from Auto World. They're pretty inexpensive. They come in a 3-pack. But what I like to do first is take my X-Acto knife and just stick it as close to the middle of where the windscreen is mounted into the car, and then just rotate it, and that'll help build a divot that I can just run my 3/16 bit into to screw it out. So let's go ahead and grab that. Like I mentioned before with this, you just have to take your time. Okay, hopefully you can see this. So start really slowly until I start seeing the plastic start to string up on the end of the bit. And then when I think it might pop loose, spread the body a little bit, give it a check. Some of them come out easier than others. I think I might have success on this one, maybe. I think it might be wedged in there. Oh, let's just hit it a little more. I think I've only possibly drilled through maybe 2 of these, even when I was a rookie, making Busch League mistakes. So happy Friday. Come on, Skeeter. This is going to be one of those that's just a little bare to get out, I can tell already. Yeah, there it goes. So once again, what we're going to do with this is we're going to put this on one of our little glue sticks that we heat up, mount it, hit it with a little rubbing alcohol, and we'll go outside and shoot it. And I'll come back a little later and maybe do a little show and tell, or make a little longer video for today, or if not, I'll finish this up tomorrow.
A few moments later.
All right, so this paint went on like butter. I don't know if you can see the metal flake in it, but
Dang, that looks good.
it's little tiny hints, and they're not large specks. And oddly enough, the paint feels dry to the touch. I don't know if I want to apply decals to it just yet, because decals get a little tricky. So once again, with that in mind, this is what we're doing here. It's the Alex Bowman number 23 Dr. Pepper paint scheme. And you can get this from designers called JH Designs at Print It. Is it Print It Now? Print It Now decals. Let me look real quick. I have them listed here on my computer. Don't want to guide you wrong. Print It decals, I believe. Yeah, Print It Decals, all one word.com. I've ordered these from 3 different designers. Obviously, one being JH Designs. He's getting quite a good inventory. 3 Amigos is another one. And I believe it's JH Designs is another one I've ordered from. But yeah, once you go to the web page, if you look to the left, you can actually search by I'm sorry, at the top, like race car decals, and you can actually search by either 124 or 164. In my case, it's 164. So yeah, this paint's pretty nice. Yeah, Mama got me quite a bit of paint, so I'm happier than a pig in band. So this is the same paint scheme, just on a different body. I know it's a Pontiac, and Dale Sr. would roll over in his grave if he knew I put this on a Pontiac. Well, its profile is kind of similar to the old 80s Monte Carlos. And this is the same paint scheme that I sent out to Mr. TB that won the auction. I need to reach out to Kelly's slot car auctions and find out when these other ones are coming in. I got that mailed out yesterday or Wednesday for a fellow West Virginian down around Bluefield, which is where my wife and I got married, at the East River Mountain Overlook. Gosh, that's been 26 years this year. This is I don't even know if this was an actual paint scheme that came out for real, but you remember the old Budweiser commercials? They had a superhero called Budman. There's no driver name on this. I don't even know, but I thought it was a nice little paint scheme. I actually widened the white back here and threw the hooker headers in the middle of it as a sponsor. Real simple. None of this is two-tone paint. This is just the decal. Sometimes, like I said, you got to cut. I did come up with a new trick to get the grills to look real nice. What I'll do is I'll paint marker the front bumper, and then I will spray a piece of clear decal sheet with silver, and then just cut it as close as I can, and then just take my X-Acto knife and go around it and add a little microsole, and you can see I don't know if I can get that in there. Really nice decals, or results with the decals. If you just throw some microsole in there and let it dry, and then just force it down with your thumb, and you actually get the indentations of the grill. So these are just some of the ones I have. If you're interested, pretty much anything's for sale, because I can always make another. Once again, here's the and all my decal, or all my customs come with my little logo. You can always customs. Yep. So in here is where I did the windscreen lines. I'm really happy with this Slurpee car. I need to put the chassis together. But yeah, if you have anything you want to see, or you want to get a custom commission, reach out to me. I'll work with you. You know, you don't have to buy a chassis. You can buy a body. I've got a bunch of bodies right now that I just bought from Auto World. Once again, here's the looks like I got a spider web getting on there. He's probably after the gnat that was a Dell fan the other day. So this is from Racetrack Scenics. Like I said, they've got a lot of products. I need to order some of their product. It's been sitting over on my racetrack, but I pulled it out just for display, and then I threw some aftermarket NASCAR decals on it, and then Champion spark plugs. Just reminds me of my youth. Remember that poor guy with the skier? And the agony of defeat. That Poor bastard had to see that every week on Sundays. All right, well, I think I'm gonna make this one a quick one as well. I'm gonna have to tie it into the other one. So that's about it. Have a good weekend, everybody.
This is the comedy police. The joke's too funny.